Kicking for three with Cam and Charles.
All right, hey, stop!
Steps back, 2 over, take a deep breath.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Alright, welcome back to another episode of Kicking for Three after kind of a 2-week hiatus.
I barely even know who this guy is
Hey!
now.
Lots of big life changes. Also, I find December, it's always a month. I find your slam. Willow!
As he was saying, you're slammed with unexpected bills because Christmas creeps up on you. The stupid weather kind of fucked us up. Other than that, it's just been super busy. Like, I had to do some work stuff last week. I had to do some work stuff last week, and then I had my Christmas party. There was just no room at all for this, but we finally found time. Hopefully, we can make it stretch it out a little bit longer just to get some more. Because we missed,
2 weeks.
2 terrible weeks, but.
For you.
Yes, for me, everything flipped, but here we go.
Should we start with the good or the bad?
We'll start off with the good.
I can't wait to fucking give it to the Steelers this week.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait because the Steelers...
Red-free, not even a playoff team. Red-free.
Okay, but what has happened to the Cowboys these last 2 weeks has been, definitely a momentum switch after... the stupid loss to Arizona, but that was a few.
That was another bad loss.
That was, yeah. But they came back. 2 teams defending Super Bowl. I said it before the TV said it, so I think I was the first one to actually utter that. But I thought the Eagles game. Now let's get into that one because that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was a really good. Well, to start off with, it was awful. It was terrible to begin with.
21-0.
I was so pissed. It was not a very fun game to watch. I was at work at the time. I was definitely paying attention. I didn't give a fuck. I got everything done. So I was watching that game, and I just remember being so annoyed. And my coworkers like, "Oh, what's going on?" Like asking, and I'm just like, terrible team because I thought our season was over then.
It was
and then
looking like it, yeah. 100%.
I think it was 8 minutes left in the third, or maybe even less time. It's the exact same thing that happened to Tom Brady. Maybe there is a greatness in Dak because he looked at the camera and he said, "I can't fucking let my boys down," and came back. Oh my God, Pickens was unfucking real after. Really, that was to me one of the worst Lamb games I've seen in a long time.
A lot of drops.
Tons. I think.
Well, that reminded me of the
drops.
same. Remember Week 1 against the Eagles? Same thing.
Yeah.
Remember he dropped that wide open touchdown too.
But
against
that's why I'm just Pickens, man. I don't. To me, you're saying, "Oh, they're not going to sign him." We gotta keep this guy.
It's gonna be
He's
hard. You can't
incredible.
keep both. There's no way.
In my opinion, if we're going,
you already paid Lamb. He's already there. Unless no one's taking that contract. No one's taking that contract. You can't have both.
You can tickle someone's toes.
Maybe, but it's gonna be highly unless he wants to stay and takes pay cut. I don't know. If he's thinking that, he could be.
I don't know.
But Pickens seems like a guy that really wants money, personally. But
all this city's known for is a fucking sandwich. That's right. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a great TV show. But
is that what he was referencing?
No, well, like the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah,
but like not Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I thought that's what Pickens was. I thought you were saying that was on Always Sunny.
No, I'd say that's the only thing. In my opinion, that's the only thing Philadelphia is good for. Sure, they have a lot of history and it's a historic city, whatever bullshit. But the city of degenerates, and we all know, or sports fans at least, I'll say, are degenerates. So in my opinion, the one that they're known for is Philly cheesesteak, which I don't really like. I haven't actually tried a true one from Joe's or whatever the fuck they always say. But in that and Always Sunny, Philadelphia is like the greatest comedy sitcom ever. But
The Office.
The Office is still great, but I think the Always Sunny goes to different places that no other shows will go. But nevertheless, let's talk about the stupid football team that got fucking embarrassed 2 weeks. They're losing. They lost 2 weeks in a row. I
sorry to interrupt you there, but you know how AJ Brown has been very unhappy all year.
Yeah.
So now, did you see the stat though that it's like every time he has 100-yard game, they lose?
Wow.
It's the legit 100% like proven that every time this year he has a 100-yard game, they lose. I'm not saying that's his fault. It's just a funny stat because he's always crying and then gets the ball and they lose.
But I thought there was something where he was kind of trying to push back on that narrative that he was actually still happy to play there and everything like that.
I don't know how, like, I was very confused on what he was mad about. Like, not getting the ball. Your team was, when it started, your team was really only had one loss and you're a defending Super Bowl champion. I really don't know what else you want, like, just to get yourself on a poster maybe for this year, but I don't get it.
Yeah, well, I think what he might be, I'd say he'd be more upset. I think Nick Sirianni's offense is just so, it's worked in some games where their defense is really put up.
Yeah.
But their defense was starting to fall apart, especially when Cowboys got hot. But, like, I think he sets up such a safe, like, boring offense.
Yeah.
It does work because there is a lot of great offensive players that they have on the team. But I think A.J. Brown wants that more flash. He wants to make those big plays. And it seems like, because what they showed the percentage of where, like, Hurts throws to, when he runs, he's a good runner, but he only does safe runs.
Yeah.
Like, he's not trying to do, like, 100-run games.
No, he's not even going to run up to the middle of the field. He's going to run to the left or right and go out of bounds. Easily.
So they're, like, just a safe team, and I think he kind of wants more of that flash. That, Dallas definitely has that flash. I find Cincinnati has that flash.
The Niners do.
Niners had that flash. Like, actually, AJ would be probably a good Niner.
He'd be insane.
I would hate to see that because also fuck the Niners. I really need them to lose.
I will say this.
Oh my
Willow. I will say this. The team that's most complete right now that could win a Super Bowl right now. This could change this week. It could not. But if I were to pick to win the Super Bowl right now, I'm not even saying this over bias. I think the Niners have a decent shot this year. I do. They're gonna get. They're just gonna keep getting more and more people back each week with injuries.
Don't say that.
They're 9-4, and they can still have a chance to get the number 1 seed. And the teams ahead of them are really struggling right now. Jordan, you want them to get to number 1 seed because they get bumped out of that wild card spot, and who does that get opened up to?
Us.
Exactly. So I'm not saying that they're my true contenders or favorites, but I really could see them.
I would love a rematch Niners Cow. As scary as it is, love
that would be cool. Yeah.
Because that was a tough loss too.
But yeah, Zeke.
2 years
remember
ago?
Zeke being center? Oh, that was. Oh my God, that was
the death of McCarthy. Basically.
Yeah, 100%.
But Donna's joining us as always. Probably gonna piss off Willow. Miss Piggy again. But I that's gonna be the hardest thing coming up, especially tonight's game. We're playing the Detroit Lions. I'm really fucking pumped for this game.
What are your overall thoughts on the Chiefs game Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, I guess we can get into that too. Yeah, so I guess American Thanksgiving, also known as Thursday. That was a great day for football.
Oh,
it always
unreal.
is fun.
It
was actually nice for me.
Every game was good.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Packers game, it was solid.
I like the end. It was cool at the end. Yeah.
But yeah, what everyone was there for, Cowboys and Chiefs, and yeah, it was to me exactly what you want to see. Primetime Cowboys. Yep. There definitely was a close game, so I like that it still felt. There's still kind of I guess it's excitement to it. Like it wasn't a blowout one end, but to me it always it felt like the Cowboys always had it in control. Obviously they had that early interception, and I was like, Dak, what the fuck you doing?
Chiefs' first play was a touchdown. That kind of got you shaking in your boots a bit. That was such a stupid play though. That was just like a screen pass. It was just open.
And again, Lamb was also incredible. Lamb did answer for his sins from the Eagles game, but Pickens still, to me, I'm feeling Pickens as. I think they keep him as wide receiver 2 because they're probably most people are covering Lamb first, but I think he is such a clutch wide receiver. Makes those plays, makes it like basically like highlight reel stuff most
every
of the time.
Yeah.
And he still has such an energy to him. I don't know. I don't want to see this guy walk at all. And really, do you think that we're seeing? Where do you think Mahomes' mindset is right now?
Completely away from football. I think him and Travis are both away from football. I think that Chiefs team is in trouble. just I love like
There's
couple.
no way Travis keeps going.
No, I think he's done this year. Him and his brother can go finally fuck off. But I just find it so interesting. Like I was never one to compare Brady and Mahomes. Like I thought that was kind of blown out of the water, even when that started back in 2019.
Yeah.
So like, and then like people like. It's just funny how those people who compared him to Brady are so quiet now because what was Brady doing on this season? Like after losing the Super Bowl, he won fucking 16-0 and lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants again. But he won 16-0. That was quite the answer in the season. But Mahomes, he's really struggling. They don't really have that good of an offense at all.
No.
Like Mahomes isn't playing at a high level.
Rice is not bad though.
No, he's decent. But like
Worthy's okay.
they're Xavier Worthy. Like he was supposed to be this explosive wide receiver. Great rookie season last year, and then nothing this year. They have like 4 or 5 running backs. They just rotate out, which never works with running backs. You need to have that 1-2 punch. And I think I think their biggest thing though right now is coaching.
Yeah, Andy Reid, he needs to go off in the sunset, eat some cheeseburgers,
100%.
enjoy the rest of his life. I think, but because is he 70 now?
He's got to be close.
I think he's like 73.
He could be.
He's definitely similar age to Belichick.
And
he's 73.
And the other, and like going back to like the Chiefs, like I think Travis Kelce, like even just like the past couple of years he's had, I bet he's so because he knows he has a career outside football. He's going to be in commercials.
He wants to be in movies.
Yeah, he's basically be an actor.
His art's dead, and we don't care.
No, exactly.
You'll get the fucking sweetheart pack. We'll get. I actually wanted to get in this kind of rant a little later because also actually was it the Eagles game where there was kind of the slip up from Brady? Did you hear that clip?
Come
on!
No!
Come
on! My God!
I know it's definitely hard to remember all those names, but.
All those names, saying all those plays.
I'll get into it, but I'm not a fan of Brady's commentating.
Yeah, but do you think he's gonna say? You think that was purpose? That's.
I think it might have been a slip up.
No, that is so stupid. That is no. You're looking for something to hate on Brady for that.
Well, potentially, but yeah, no, I think. Yeah, he definitely should because he's gonna have a media career. He's gonna make more money. He's not gonna risk. Also, like he is kind of like he could.
You see him being like a reporter. I don't see him coming on like Monday night. Like Jason Kelsey's on Monday Night Football, right? But I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see him as much color commentary.
I could kind of see him being kind of like Gronk, but Gronk's actually on Fox now though too.
Yeah.
Gronk's just fair though. Great player. I just don't really like that.
We kind of maybe get a little bit like my thing I don't get is that like people actually study like communications, media, like they actually have like this set of I guess whether like they educate themselves in order to be like a professional at this job. And then it's like for this at the same time someone retires and a year later it's all right, here's this $100 million deal that anyone else would kill for. Because there's one, I forget the guy's, I can't remember his name, it's an excellent journalist, he showed about Belichick and his girlfriend, like what was happening, the leaks with that, but he's like a really interesting like sports investigative journalist, but he kind of talked about how now it's so hard to get into the sports media field if you're not a former athlete.
Yeah.
Like now, all they really want to hire is former athletes, which is fine. I think it'd be nice. I like when it was like a quarter of it.
I think they hire those people because they know they know the game such at like a personal level, and they actually like you can like. It's just like trades. Like you could be a fucking bookworm for all your life and know everything, but then hands on you suck. That's kind of the same with that. You actually did it. You played it. You know what happens.
Also still suck though.
That's true, but they don't hire sucky NFL analysts. The only one that I could think is RG3, but he does college. He was really good in college though, so he's doing college. They won't hire some average Joe. Like you're not going to see.
No, but I'm not
Adam
saying like
Thielen
average Joe. But there's
it.
definitely people that are like media personalities or in sports media that are really good that don't have a career behind like a professional career behind them. That also I think I just want it more fresh where it's like to me it just feels like all of them are former athletes now, and it's like there's really no one that actually kind of comes from a different world, and I just kind of find we just kind of excuse it because it's like, oh, you're gonna say Tom Brady's bad at commentating. That's Tom fucking Brady.
No,
it's like I know that, but at the same time, I think that there's people that probably will be better.
There is
at
one
that
player
job.
that I do not understand how he got his job, and he's on Thursday Night Football. He
Who?
wasn't even that good. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one I don't understand. I agree.
They
with
think
you,
he's
like,
always so funny.
Like, why the fuck are you here? You didn't do anything. You played on
Yeah.
multiple teams and you had losing seasons. You had that one good throw. Remember against when he was on Miami and the Raiders player did the face mask? And he still,
Yeah.
That's the one play you're known by. If I see OBJ in the Hall of Fame or even on TV after he's officially done, I'll lose my mind.
Did you see his? He had a hilarious.
Oh, he
podcast?
Yeah, he can't do generational wealth with his $100 million con. Please, moment of silence and pray for OBJ and his family. Even though he had a fucking Maybach watch when he was on the Browns worth $200K playing on the field with it on. But yeah, I'm gonna be an idiot, blow all my money, and then blame the NFL.
I love it. He had the part where he's like, I had to buy my mom a crib. You have a nice car.
Yeah,
You know,
you gotta
all
have
this stuff
this.
that shows why you're like.
The only
could build
if
that
I
well.
became rich, the only good thing I think if I would spend my money on something that's really expensive is a bed. You need a good bed because you're in it every night. You need a good bed. Fuck a car. Like my car can get me to point A to point B just as good as a fucking Lamborghini can beat guy. Like you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny, but I guess we'll kind of go over here to the dark and gloomy cloud.
You're trying to stay quiet.
I've been talking this whole
Fire
time.
Tomlin.
I was chanting that with them.
Really?
I want him gone. So
Wow.
here we go. So where did we leave off? Oh yeah, we're going into the Bears game. I had very high hopes. So going into the Bears game is like, okay, we're gonna get a game back from Baltimore. We're gonna get the division back. No worries. Walk into Chicago. Rodgers is getting booed, not even playing, flipping off Bears fans on the field, and I'm like, here we go. This is gonna be shitty. Mason Rudolph looks like a fucking moron with his stupid mustache standing there, his stupid Nikes, and I'm like, oh boy.
Why have you kept this guy for so long?
We didn't keep him. We got rid of him and took him back. That's worse, I know. So the Bears game was just nothing but an embarrassment. Like, Rudolph played decent, but he was just playing like a sore Aaron Rodgers, so he really didn't lose anything. DK Metcalf with like multiple drops that game. He's been not
Fat ass.
God. He's been just on a different one this year.
Mm-hmm.
You have your coach. So the Steelers were down by a field goal. Could have tied it up here. 4th and 1 on their 62-yard line. Who do you have as a kicker? Arguably, maybe the best kicker in NFL. Arguably. And then you don't kick it. You go for 4th and 1. You get your quarterback to try to throw a screen pass. Everyone, even I knew, because it's Steelers playbook, that they were going for that. You do that and you lose the game. All right, you're fine. You're like, fuck. You're 6-5 now. You're still positive. You're tied with Baltimore. You go down. Even the Steelers game, like there's no defense at all. They're just running. They're running the same play over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where it gets really, really bad. Oh my God, who the fuck did they play last week?
Bills?
Yeah, the Bills. There we go. So Bills, I couldn't really. It's kind of hard to watch this game. I had to do my annual Christmas tree decorate with the family, so I had it on my phone. So it was kind of hard to watch. But what I've seen, it was.
You're watching the same play over and over.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was complete embarrassment. Aaron Rodgers looked completely lost
That
on the
tackle?
field. That was completely his worst game. The nosebleed would have been cool if he won.
Yeah.
So worst game.
He looked so depressed when he went down there.
He did. Yeah. So going into the Bills, cold as fuck in Buffalo, of course. So the game starts. You're like, all right, Steelers get a quick touchdown. You're like, shit. All right, this may actually kind of be a shootout. I was really hoping for kind of a high offense game, but that went down pretty quick. So then Josh Allen looked kind of rough. They actually had that fumble, and then the Steelers got the ball right back, and then Rodgers throws a pick. And then you're like, all right. So then they go, Bills tie it up, and then it's 10-7 in the halftime. You're feeling okay, and then the classic Tomlin Steelers second half crumble. Remember that in the playoffs last year against Baltimore? They were down by 7 going into halftime, and they lost by 20. And then that happened. The complete annihilation happened. Mike Tomlin's play calling is probably the worst it's been since he's been there. It's legit, like it's just screen pass, slant. And you're not even letting Rodgers pick any plays, and quite frankly, I don't think he even could right now. You had defense looking completely miserable. TJ Watt has been the complete waste of money this year. They completely extend him, and he decides to fuck off. He already has his money now, I guess. You have Cam Hayward, that's like 40 fucking years old, crying about money at the start of the season, and every single play he looks like he's about to pass out from being out of breath. You have Jalen Ramsey that just wants to be a thug and fight everyone every 2 seconds. So that's fucking annoying. You have just George Pickens on defense this year. That's great. And then you're going with your fucking Darius Slay. You sign him. He's on waivers now. He's gone. And then the Bills tried to pick him up. He's actually thinking about retiring now, so he's not going to be playing. And then you finally lose the game, and now you are a game behind. No, you're still tied with Baltimore, but now they have the division. So then you're thinking, all right, what can we do here? Anything? They go pick up Adam fucking Thielen.
What a great pick.
Yeah.
You
go pick up Aaron Rodgers' old boyfriend.
Oh, Rodgers probably wanted a white boy.
Probably. So now you got Adam Thielen. And you're walking into Baltimore for a chance to take the lead of the division.
He'll get 100.
2 games. So we have Baltimore.
He'll get like 10 catches, 195 yards.
I really hope your sarcasm is right. Oh my God, that was great. But now you're walking into Baltimore on Sunday with tied for the division. It would be a really big win if you win it, but I got no hopes. Now I'm going to go into the rant of Mike Tomlin. He has a rant for himself.
Would you bet against the Steelers?
Bet it. I'll never.
Okay, let's say someone forced you to put $100 on the game. You had to pick one team.
I'll go Baltimore probably. But they're both playing like shit. They both are bad.
Yeah, Lamar's still not back.
No, so now this whole rant of Mike Tomlin. You have a guy that...
Tomlin.
Actually, I'm going to ask you a question to start this off.
Okay.
Name a defense or offensive coordinator that was in Pittsburgh and went to become a head coach in the Tomlin era. Never happened. That's bad alone. The only time a coordinator leaves Pittsburgh is when Mike Tomlin personally fires them. Mm-hmm. That's also bad. And then you got a guy that will just run the same play on offense over and over again, and you're going to get the same results. Yeah, you think that's good as a head coach, but the results are bad. Then you got a guy that's really not... You wanted a veteran guy to come in to play quarterback, and then you don't even trust him to be a veteran. You have your defense completely out of whack. Highest payroll in defense, and we're bottom 20 in points allowed and yards allowed, especially the run. You can't stop anyone running. And then you got a guy that just is so good. His biggest talent is saying so much but saying nothing at the same time. Mm-hmm. All he does is cute little catchphrases and all that. And like, the jig is up, man. Sorry for the Sticks Renegade roll call.
Didn't they boo it?
The Steelers even booed Renegade. I'd never seen that before. Never.
That means it's time for a new song?
No, they probably just won't play it for the rest of the year until they're good again.
Get a new song.
No, that's their song though.
I think that's a sign you gotta retire.
Here's my prediction.
That was from an old era.
Rooney's finally gonna put his balls on the table and fire this son of a bitch.
Saggy old balls.
And then Nick Sirianni is gonna get fired from the Eagles, and the Eagles are gonna go like that. Pick up Mike Tomlin. They're gonna win the Super Bowl next year, and the Steelers are not gonna pick up Nick Sirianni, but they're gonna have some doofus as the Cowboys coach. I call him doofus. Yes, man. And they're just gonna have a shitty coach. It's just the new era starts tomorrow.
Give it to Arthur Smith.
No, look what he did with
Hire
Atlanta.
Aaron Glenn.
No,
just for the dance.
Get Bill Belichick back. No, this is another old man to another old
Dementia.
man. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have. It would be. I'll be like, if they beat the Ravens next week, I'll be saying we're so back and we're still in play, but. As of right now,
you're gonna get those texts ready probably if they do win.
Oh yeah.
You turn off the phone.
Do not disturb. Yeah. So like, there's just no identity in Pittsburgh, and it's been like that for years. And I just want them to be really, really bad for a good few years and build the draft picks. But people always forget too. You have Will Howard just sitting there as QB3, the Ohio State guy last year.
Oh, yeah.
You just have him sitting there, didn't even play yet, so he could be the future, too.
Why the hell not play? Or, I guess not yet.
No
play if he's still playoff hopes.
And I'm kind of happy Aaron Rodgers did actually take him under his wing in spring training. I mean, in training camp, so That could be good too.
He's like, here, take these mushrooms. Go find yourself. He's like, football's all bullshit. And I don't know if we mentioned on here, but that clip where he's like, and this is to me kind of why I don't really know why you guys really signed Rodgers. He's obviously not hungry for a title. Like, you remember the clip where he said one, like, the first moment in his life, he, like, realized everything was a lie was like a minute after he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he goes, "This is it."
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't care. Like, which you can kind of.
But like, I would have thought
Chasing it's better than getting it.
You hired or you signed should be retired after nearly a season-ending injury.
Yeah.
Like you signed this guy. You guys have had the same coach for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. It seems like it's purgatory of like this solid season record instant getting out of the playoffs. You had your last chance. I think Tomlin should have went
when Ben did.
When Ben went.
Or did a Belichick and hung around for a year or two with Kenny Pickett and then just left. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kenny Pickett, Jesus Christ!
And he played in the Super Bowl, and because he was not on the Steelers.
Yeah, the Eagles won a Super Bowl before the Cowboys. Your division rival won that Super Bowl, by the way.
Fuck up.
So, like I said,
it's a great place to be because usually every year you're usually realistic about playoffs now, but you're usually on cloud 9 around this time of year. Oh, Steelers.
That's true. They were 9-3 this time last year,
mm-hmm.
So now they're 6-6. Now, kind of going into fantasy, I just got to let some people know that the train has stopped.
By who?
You got your first. I remember my first win.
I took down the man. I after you beat everyone at least once.
Yes, one round.
And
around the clock.
Who'd you beat twice? Do you know?
Jason. And,
Jason, is he the worst? Is Jason the
yes,
last
Jason and I think Dad.
Oof. Well, not tough competition because they're
bottom two.
But I took it on my back. Everyone in this league didn't have the balls to do it. Actually, too, I would have tied with you.
You're lucky.
Have I put on the Vikings that week that we played because they got like 30 points. I lost by exactly 30 points.
I should have put fucking my other kicker in. I would have won. He had like 16.
What if, could have, should have?
That's what you were just saying.
What if, could have, should have? But I decided to do it. I slayed the dragon. I took him off his high, little, mighty fucking...
He's calling me the dragon.
No, I had to take him down. I don't remember, I try to remember exactly who went off that week. Donald had a great game.
Yep.
May's been kind of okay. He's been getting like 16. Because he's usually getting like one or two pass touchdowns a game.
Yeah. I'm 11-2, by the way. I'm not even like I lost twice.
Lost two in a row.
Robbed by a nail biter.
What's coming down to it? You finally have to deal with the reality of football fantasy.
I'll get a win this week and then I'll be back on. I'm definitely going into playoffs, but imagine if I just lose out. I just lose every game now. That'd be so bad. I would
that
leave
is
the group.
Most Steelers.
I would leave
fantasy.
the group.
Because I literally was actually going to text. I don't know what I mentioned this to you, but I was thinking if you did have like a perfect season, I think you should have won all the money.
Yeah, I said that to Anthony. He goes, well, that wasn't set to begin with, so that's not really fair.
Oh my god, that'd be like a once in a like. The chances of that is incredible.
It'd be like the Dolphins.
Yeah,
72 Dolphins.
Exactly. So I would have actually been okay with it, even though it would have sucked to lose $50. But you had that team in you, but I know you didn't.
They'll be back.
I know you didn't. I knew this wasn't gonna happen.
Are you even locked in the playoffs yet?
I am. I am essentially. Get that face out.
He's not even 100% locked.
How many more weeks do we have?
He's talking like he's on.
Is this the last week before playoffs?
I think there's 2 more. This one and then 1 more. I think.
Because I always get it mixed up because when it's... Because it starts...
I can't check right now.
The last week of football, or week 18.
Yeah.
That's the last
Get
playoff game
off my
too.
fucking screen.
What's it say?
Let's see. Yeah, this is the last week.
Oh, it is. So I'm guaranteed. Look, let's look at the record real quick.
All right, so we got me 11-2 at 1. We got, where are you? 7-6. What if you lose? No, but your points.
There's no way. I have more points too. I think I have more points than you.
Yeah.
I do.
Look at your points against.
So this guy went 10-0. Did he go 10-0?
I did.
Really?
No, sorry. I did not go 10-0. I went 11-0. Not 10. 11. 1-1. He's just jealous he doesn't have Devontae Adams.
I have Nakua.
Adams, true. Wide
Although
receiver
he's definitely. He had made a great catch though last week.
Yeah, that was like fucking.
There was
catch
like
of the
3
year.
great catches.
And like all in the same time slots too,
Yeah.
which was nice to see. So I'm kind of. Do you want to do this little game? I'm gonna name each team that is in playoffs right now, and are they pretenders or contenders?
Oh,
That's a good one.
Okay.
All right.
I'll at least, I do kind of a hot take potentially. I think.
I'll start off with the AFC.
All right.
And I'll start off with the number 1 seed right now, the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Contenders or pretenders?
I'm really curious. Definitely had the benefit of a schedule.
I'm going pretenders.
But I do actually. There is, especially with their defense. Their defense is incredible.
Yeah.
I have them right now in my fantasy. They helped me win last week. That was a great game against them and the Giants.
Mm-hmm. It's so fun.
May looks pretty good. My thing with May though, what I'm seeing is he does not seem like when he's ever in like a red zone and stuff. Constantly, it's 3 and outs.
Yeah, that's
like when
true.
it's for whatever reason, it's usually he has to kind of get.
See that? That's what fucking killed me last week. Remember the kicker? Remember I said the kicker can't get any points?
Yes.
He had like 17 points. I'm like, oh, whatever. So you're going New England's a contender for.
I think
you
they'll
right
get.
now.
I think they're at least good for 1 playoff win.
Okay.
Do I see him going to the bowl? That would be crazy if they do. Elias will be very happy.
This one's interesting. The Broncos.
No, fuck Sean Payton.
Hey, you said no. Look at the team, not the coach.
Fuck Sean Payton.
No personal bullshit.
Bo Nix is like easily, in my opinion, one of the most boring.
Is he a good
QB.
quarterback though?
Yeah,
I think
Fifth-
they're
he's
contenders,
like top
especially
15.
with that defense and
He's top
especially with that
15.
playbook. I
He's
think
top
they're contenders.
15.
We were actually talking about this a little bit yesterday. The Jaguars.
I have a weird feeling with the Jaguars.
Can we put a label on them? Yeah,
my dark horse candidate because
Dark horse.
they have been so quietly really good, and not much people are because it's Jacksonville. You know, does really fucking Hickville, Florida need a football team? I don't really know.
Probably not.
They have 3 really good college teams. But I think the Jaguars have some good with them. And Travis Hunter, I see it now. The pick 6 to win the game.
He's hurt for the year.
Oh,
He's not even
yeah.
playing.
His girlfriend or his fiance, whatever it is.
Oh, she'll get a ring. All right, so he's like the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Dark
are
horse
contenders.
candidate. You heard it here first.
Okay. Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to say before you say it.
Contenders.
Complete pretenders.
Contenders.
Do you think Lamar
No,
Jackson's a contender?
no,
Both of the
no.
AFC North teams are in and out. It's going to
Yeah.
happen. All right, now we're going to go to the wild card. I'll name the wild card, and then I'll name the 2 below it, because that's kind of in the hunt. They still have a chance to make it.
Okay.
The Chargers.
Yeah, I think they'll make playoffs, but I really don't. I'm not a fan of the Chargers again.
Me neither.
I just hate their style of play. I'm not a Herbert fan. No.
Pretenders. Colts.
I kind of feel like I want them to be kind of contenders because it is kind of a cool story, but I don't know. They've been kind of the past 2 weeks obviously losing to KC, which did lose to the Cowboys. So in my head, I always think that means the Cowboys could beat them. But yeah, I think the wheels are kind of falling off.
Yeah, they definitely got to get a.
They need to tighten up They need to get
Yeah.
the lug nuts torqued.
Ooh, I actually need to retorque myself too. All right, now the Bills.
No.
I find Josh Allen alone. You always
No.
kind of got to throw them in that contender window.
No.
I would say they're way more of a contender
Give me old Yeller tree.
than the Chargers and Colts and Ravens.
That's because of years past. That's recency bias.
No,
I think that this year the parity seems different in the league,
really.
and I think that to me, I think it's going to be a fresh fresh, especially the conference finals.
Yeah.
I think that
That's the best playoffs.
It won't be the teams that people expect.
That I like that though. All right, so now we're kind of going out of the playoff pictures. I only name a couple. So Houston.
Yeah, the Houston really picked up.
Yep.
Not a fan. I don't want to see them win. Obviously, they're the second banana in Texas. But yeah, it's hard to say to fight against how good they've been playing. They beat a lot of good teams. They beat the Colts. They beat KC. They beat, did they play Eagles? I don't remember.
Houston?
Yeah.
I think they lost to the Eagles.
But yeah, they've shown themselves to be a pretty good team.
I would say they could be a contender for sure. All right, the last one for the AFC, the Steelers.
Pretenders.
I'm going contenders because I have to.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna go to the NFC, your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we got the Bears, 9-3, leading the North.
Came out of nowhere's one of the biggest shocking stories of the year. You're making fun of Caleb Williams.
Wasn't making fun. Yeah, he's really fun to watch this year. I'm gonna go pretenders. They're not there yet.
Even though the Steelers are contenders.
I said
But the
have to take them. I said I
But
have
the team that
to.
destroyed the Steelers. I guess it was kind of close, but
Yeah, exactly. The Rams. I'm going contenders. I think they're too much of a contender though to win the Super Bowl this year. But
Yeah.
I'm going contender. Eagles.
pretenders.
I like that too.
Pretenders.
Bucks. I'm going Bucks pretenders as well. I think lately they're just not as
Yeah,
as
there's
good
been
as.
kind of Irving's back though, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually up thinking this week. I'm thinking I might start because I feel like they'll be more desperate for a win than Drake May. So I'm kind of thinking about putting in Baker because Baker's been okay, but he actually had a game where one week he only had like 3 points because when he got hurt.
Oh yeah, that
Early
game was
on,
his
but,
worst game of the year.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be hungry to make playoffs, but they're not gonna be very hard. They're not gonna be very deep in playoffs.
Yeah. The Seahawks. I'm going contenders for sure.
Yeah,
I find that's the most
Especially-
complete team in the NFL.
that defense.
Yeah,
holy
that's the
shit.
most complete team in the NFL.
Was it 26-0 against the Vikings? We gotta talk about that game.
Yeah.
Oh my god! For that, to me, I do feel whoever that QB is, he had probably like the most horrific possible starting game because literally he throws 4 picks on his first game.
Yeah, that's so bad.
And he has fucking Gritty to throw to.
Ugh. So then we got the Packers. I'm going contenders. They're not playing the best of football right now that they could, but they have the roster to do it.
See, I picked up Christian Watson like week 3 because I knew he was coming back. And
Yeah.
he paid off last week at like 14 points. I think he's gonna be trying to pump those stats the last few weeks. This Packers are an annoying team because they are really
for
good,
sure.
but no, I don't see totally. I don't see them going to a bowl.
No, like I said, they're not playing good football right now, but they definitely have the roster. The 49ers, I'm marking them as my dark horse. Not true contender, but the dark horse, yes.
God, I hope not. I hope not.
What do you think, pretenders or contenders?
I want to say pretenders, but I can't rule out that they somehow made it work like no other team this year with injuries.
That's why I was saying Kyle Shanahan. He's not going to win Coach of the Year, but what he's doing is pretty impressive. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're kind of out of the playoffs. I'll name the top 2. The Lions, complete pretenders.
If they
Terrible
lose tonight,
season. I don't even think Campbell is the guy there anymore. Like
Cameron.
he's losing his identity, and it's kind of funny. We ended off with the Steelers. Now we're ending off with the Cowboys. Contenders. I like it. Well, there you have
This
it.
team, I can't predict anything with this team, so might as well.
That's true. That's very true.
Might as well. If they do win tonight, though, that's
Yeah, that's gonna be a good.
utmost importance.
That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a high scoring game too.
Yeah.
Gonna
Well,
be a lot of
I find the Lions do kind of play it like Madden.
Oh yeah.
Their games are just so high scoring. They seem to still play. I always do in Madden to pump my stats, but when it's past 2 minutes to play, I'm still running throws.
Oh, I'm going to the fucking whistle. Unless it's against you, just to piss you off, I'll kneel. Just piss. Come on, don't be a pussy, throw it. Love it. We gotta get mad. We gotta get back to playing that.
I really don't
Let me
want...
get it for you for Christmas.
No, if you do that, maybe. But I don't want to get... I've been there. I found, to me, I had 25. I really didn't. I know your people have been saying 26 is better. But they say that with every Madden.
I didn't say that last year.
But you really liked 25.
I really enjoyed
I
Madden
didn't
last
like 25. I thought 25 was, in my opinion, like one of the worst.
It's so
I played. I just felt, to me, the engine just felt off. And to me, college, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah,
I've been so addicted to college.
Would you ever get the new one?
I am cutting it, but I heard people say it's not as good.
Yeah, and what's really the point? Like college rosters, they really like.
Yeah, it's not as big of a change.
You only get a handful out of the litter that goes to the NFL.
The litter.
That are actually decent. So.
Well, is it Ewers? I know Ewers is gone.
Yep.
He plays Arch Manning.
That.
Who the fuck names a guy? I was saying about that. Who the fuck names a kid Arch?
Yeah, that's a stupid.
I guess Archie.
Or is it like Ark? Does he say it like
It's
that, or is it legit?
You're like in the Peyton drawl.
So he's not related. I mean, he is related to Peyton and Eli, but none of them is his dad. It's his uncles. So they had a third brother that didn't make it to the NFL, but now his son's about to go in the NFL.
Oh, the third banana.
The third banana.
What does he look like?
I don't know if he looks like them. Come on, please be good. Not bad, actually.
Because I never heard that. I thought it was only two brothers.
Kind of looks like Eli and Peyton
Oh yeah,
together.
it's like
That's Eli and Peyton together.
it's like a face mash.
That's so fucking creepy.
I wonder what he does. I mean, interesting.
Yeah,
He
probably
probably says this to everyone he meets. My brothers are Peyton and Eli.
I bet he hates the attention.
Well, he doesn't have to probably deal with it. Like, he could probably live a normal life.
He could walk down the street and no one would know. But he could like one call away.
So I thought he was I thought he was Peyton's son.
No, he's uncles. They're both uncles to him, which is super weird. I always thought that they would be related to him. Like they are related, but it's really weird.
Do you like their show?
Like the one on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys where I just want to watch the football game and hear the commentators. I don't want to hear two knuckleheads just talk about football. And sometimes I get the idea of it because it brings a more casual way to watch it, but and I also hate when they just randomly throw up an interview and you're just trying to watch the game. And
they did
Snoop Dogg's there talking.
They
about
named
his life.
DeVito though. Funny enough.
Yeah,
That
Jersey Mike's commercial. Yeah, they always have like decent.
That's
No, him and Eli do a
Oh,
Jersey
right,
Mike's
the guy
commercial. That's
from
probably
the-
how he got him on. No, he's not the guy from Jersey Mike's.
I was like, are you kidding me?
He's the
They
guy
named
from the
him
Espresso commercials.
Oh my god.
The same thing.
This guy was actually mind blown when he directed the Matilda movie.
And was in it. He's the dad. That's what blew me away. Because I always think, like, that movie, he's like a normal sized person in that movie, I thought.
Well, it's a very wide angle, but also
And having Matilda stand beside him the whole
and that's
time.
actually his wife too, the mom. In it.
Actually, Dad actually looked that up this week. They divorced.
Oh, is that recently?
And I don't know if it was
I thought they were
recently,
together for a while.
He
but-
might have misread it though too. That has happened a lot. Well, this has been another exciting episode of Kicking for Three. We did go a little bit longer just to cover the 2 weeks. It's both of us have really big games this week. Well, Jordan's is tonight, but it still counts as the week. But it's definitely going to be interesting. We're definitely going to be here next week though too. So stay tuned.
So yeah, thanks so much.